So as you guys can see, I have tons and tons of different runes, and more specifically, I have lots of these diamond runes, as you can see. And these diamond runes are a lot harder to find in the game, and a lot of people have been asking me where I get them and how I have so many runes and what the best way is of farming them, because the runes you get in the game are completely random. So you kind of just have to know the best method to farm them quickly, and I'm going to be showing you several methods in this video. So subscribe, press the bell icon, and let's get started. So firstly, if you didn't know, all weapons that you've upgraded to Mythic quality are going to have that diamond rune slot. So every weapon in the game has this, including shields as well. However, for armor, you only have the circle rune slots on all your armor sets, apart from like the torso of the armor set, which also has a diamond and 2 circle rune slots. Now the diamond rune slots are different depending on if it's a weapon, armor, bow, or shield. And some of these runes are just absolutely insane, like increase range damage when full health, increase critical damage when full health, increase melee damage after a dodge by 25, by the way. So this is just makes any melee weapon insane. Increase heavy damage while parrying. Stealth headshots create a sleep cloud around the body, which then allows you to assassinate everyone very easily. Parrying has a chance to create a small fire around you, restore a low amount of health for each critical hit. Now in total, obviously, your armor has 14 circle rune slots. And some of these runes actually give you like +2 to melee damage. So in total, you can get like another +30 to your melee damage, which is absolutely ridiculous. That's like having, you know, another weapon within a weapon. Or you can even go like +14 health times 14. But to be honest, I always go for damage because it's just, you know, you kill everything really fast in this game. So yeah, you need runes desperately. They make your character so much more powerful. To be honest, I already completed the game on the hardest difficulty without any runes, so you don't need them. But if you want them, this is how you get them. So the easiest way to find runes, my friends, is to go to your settlement in Ravensthorpe as soon as you get to England, just here on the map. I assume you already knew that. But anyway, once you get to your settlement, you're going to want to come to the general trader. Now, you will need to upgrade the general trader to actually make this method work. Once you've upgraded it, go ahead and save your game. And then head inside the shop. And as you can see, she'll have a variety of runes. Now, these really depend on your level. For example, all of the runes for me are great, which means they're like the max level rune you can get. And you can also see there's a diamond rune here. Stalwart Fury rune. Weapon runes. Increase attack when close to full health. This is actually a very powerful weapon rune because it increases your attack by, I think, +15 if you're over 90% health. It doesn't actually tell you the stats, I just calculated that. Great rune of life, +18 health, assassination damage, light damage increase, and also fire build-up resistance. So, obviously you can see the costs of these runes. Some of them are more expensive than others, but if you do not like the runes here, you can either wait a day, and I think it's around 12 PM GMT every day, or you can do this little method where you basically quit out, and you quit out to the main menu, and you essentially like reset the game. So then you need to go and load your last save, make sure it's the manual save that you made and not the auto save. And then once you're loaded in, just go back into the shop again, ask her to see her wares, and you'll see we have a new selection of runes here. +7 to stealth, -1.5 to weight, +2 fire damage resistance, +5 armor, increase attack after taking a hit. Now in my opinion, none of these runes are actually good. And by the way, if you're a low level and you really want a diamond rune, you might have to reload a few more times, but it usually seems like there's one diamond rune in the shop each time. And if there's nothing you like there, just go ahead and go back to the main menu and once again reload your save. I have actually just tried now not going back to the main menu, and it also seems to work. +8 critical damage is very nice for sure, so I'm actually going to go ahead and buy that one. Now, obviously, if you buy a rune, obviously when you exit, and I assume you want to keep that rune if you've brought it, you're then going to have to save the game. So go ahead and save the game. Now, for her to actually restock her shop again, you're going to have to wait until the next reset period, which is about midday, 12 p.m, and then she'll have new runes to buy. And make sure you save the game before you talk to her every single time until she has something cool that you want to buy, and just buy it from there. That's how you get all of the good runes. However, there is another way. Say for example, you're like, okay, I've got some cool runes, but I really want to kind of finish off my build. There are other ways to get runes in the game. So now we're going to go over a less sort of gamey method. So the second method is over here on the map to Lunden. Now, you can see the London Bridge just here. On the right of that, by the aqueduct, kind of where this T-junction is, just north from the shop. That is the location you want to be. You'll find tons of beggars here. So some people you approach will have like a white dot near them. This means that they can be given 5 gold coins. And if you do that, you'll get a random weapon rune. And it will always be a diamond, at least from all the times I've done it. And there's a complete collection of people. Now for some reason it only seems to work when you sort of walk slowly towards them. And then it will come up. Now, I don't know if this is a bug, but it seems like the only weapon rune you can get using this method is the Chained Fury rune. Increase attack after each hit up to 10 times. This is a great rune for a dagger still, and getting easy access to them like this is pretty awesome. But let me know in the comments section if you guys actually get anything different or if you get the same thing. I'd really appreciate it, because I don't know if this is bugged, but getting the same rune every time is a bit odd. So for our third method, to try and track down all the members of the Order, which you kind of need to do to complete the game anyway. I'm not going to show you my Order screen because I don't want to spoil anything, but essentially every time you kill a member of the Order, you will 99% of the time they'll drop a rune, and it's usually going to be the high tier diamond runes as well. And that is guaranteed if you do it at a higher level. By all means, try it out at a lower level and let me know in the comment section what you guys get. But literally, I've been going through everyone in the Order, currently killing them, and every single one of them drops a diamond rune without fail. Now, what you can actually do is, before you kill them, save the game. And then if the rune they drop, you don't like it or it's not useful to your character build, then just reload your save and then kill them again. But essentially, they kind of work the same way as the shop, apart from you reload your save and kill them again and they drop another random rune for you to pick up. And you can keep doing that until you get what you need. Now, the other method, of course, is to kill one of the other sub-bosses. So you've got like animal bosses and Drenga boss fights, which exist throughout the game. So essentially the exact same thing. You're going to go and kill them. They'll drop a random rune. You can either reload if you don't like it, or keep it and leave them dead. Now, I will say, obviously, the Order members and these boss fights, they don't respawn. So this is like a one-time thing, which is why I say you've got to reload if you want a different rune. The other way to find random runes, and it's usually the circle runes that you'll find, is literally by running around looting the minor treasure chests, which also don't respawn. And also, if you find those big looking elite units, some of them will actually drop rune stones as well, and a variety of different types. So obviously, because these guys respawn on like raids in different locations like settlements and whatnot, you can actually farm them quite easily for getting multiple rune stones. So that's another really good method of getting some. And we can go ahead and assassinate this guy and then also this guy as well. And sadly we haven't got a runestone from this pair, but you know, you can very easily just farm these big elite units. Obviously you've got the fish merchant in town, and you can go ahead and build his fishing hut and then speak to him, and he'll show you his wares. As you can see, if you go ahead and fish, you can get runes and ingots as a reward. Now, you have to kind of look up what the runestone actually means, because otherwise you have to complete the task before you actually know what it is. You also get tattoo rewards as well. You know, at the start of the game, these will be minor runes, Because say for example I finish this and I'm power level like 300, then the next reward I'll get, if it's a rune, it will be a greater rune, which is a higher level than a minor one, which I think this is currently. Yeah, this takes the longest sort of time period ever to actually get these rewards, because fishing takes so long. I just would not spend your time on the fishing merchant. Now the other person you can do tasks for to get runes is the hunter, which works in the exact same way, apart from it's a lot easier than fishing and a little bit funner in my opinion. You can also grab runes on a daily reset basis from this guy too. And that is pretty much all the way to get runes in the game. Obviously the shop method, which I showed you first, being the most efficient. And yeah, you should in probably about a week's time have quite a few high level powerful runes to sort of choose from. And obviously to get the high level runes, you're going to have to level up your power level, and then they just become more commonly available to you. So that is a collection of methods that I use to reliably get a lot of rune stones during my gameplay. Obviously with the shop method, doing that on a daily basis being the best method here. So I hope you guys found that video helpful. If you did, please drop a like, and also leave any better advice you have in the comment section below, because that always helps out the community, and that's what this channel is all about really. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the likes and support on this Assassin's Creed Valhalla series. It's the first Assassin's Creed game we've covered on the channel, and you guys have been incredible. So thank you.